Oh. Okay.
What?
What?
Wow.
Okay. Let's play this through
Wait.
and see
Yeah.
if it.
Hold on.
And see if
I,
it
Yeah, it
goes.
already
I can
mixed this.
attack
We
you.
already have a...
It already did.
What?
It already
Wait a
did.
minute. Fuck off.
This is so fucking stupid. Hey, what's going on, guys? Cygnus here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 9.25 patch notes for Twinks. Now, if I was a good content creator, I would have a script already written out, and everything would be all set. It would be good. Everything would be awesome. However, I just got back from vacation. I was outside touching grass and did not have time to do this said thing called scripting or twentifying the patch notes. So a friend of the forums has done that for us. Thank you, Dragpz. I don't know if it's one whole word. I don't know if it's just part of it. I don't know. Anyway, thank you. I'm just going to call you Drags. I appreciate it. I asked him, by the way, before, just to make sure I was allowed to use this in the video. He had no problem with it, so here we go. For 925 classes, all classes now generate more threat when in a tank specialization. That's a cool quality of life thing. I think it's something like 18%. I remember reading. I will also have the full patch notes list in the description and a link to Drag's thread in the description as well. Hunters got a much needed 4% beast mastery damage buff for all abilities. So, you know, what would they do without this 4%? I don't know. Arcane Mage also got a missiles damage increased by 8% and a blast damage increased by 10%. Clear casting can no longer be dispelled. Okay, that's terrific and great. Arcane was already in a wonderful spot, and now it's still in a very good spot. Basically, for these two, they're already in such a powerful spot as it is. It's not really going to make much of a difference to us. It's negligible, right, at this point, because they're in such a good place already. As for monks, Mistweaver reduced the cooldown on Zen Focus T, the PvP talent, reduced to 30 seconds. It was 45. Okay, that's a pretty significant little buff. I don't know what Zen Focus T does, but it's good for Mistweavers. Windwalker Rising Sun Kick damage increased by 20%. This does not apply to PvP, so none of these apply to PvP, sadly. Fist of Fury damage to primary target increased by 20%. Blackout Kick damage increased by 20%. And Tiger Palm damage increased by 20%. Pretty significant all-around PvE buff. I wish these would only be PvE buffs as well, but, you know, what can you do? For Disciplined Priest, Blaze of Light PvP talent increases damage to Smite and Penance by 30%, was 15%. That's a pretty significant buff, literally double. As for Discipline and Shadow, Power Word Shield absorb amount increased by 10% in PvP, which is pretty significant of a buff for at least one spec that isn't supposed to be a healer. Fixed a bug that reduced the value of Power Word Shield critical strikes in PvP. If I understand this correctly, a critical strike on a Power Word Shield, it was reducing the amount of what the crit would be worth. So that means the shield would last for longer, if I understand that correctly. But anyway, okay, that's probably technically a nerf. So I wonder how much it was actually reducing crits by. That's going to be interesting. As for Outlaw Rogue, Between the Eyes damage, okay, let's see. All of these are also PvE buffs only. Between the Eyes damage increased by 20%. Pistol Shot damage increased by 20%. Actually, they're all increased by 20%. Well, Sinister Strike. Blade Flurry damage increased to 60% of the single target damage was 50%. So that's pretty cool. Nice PvE changes for rogues. Now these probably should be PvP changes, but I don't know. 20% would be a lot, but it would probably put rogues in a very good spot, in a dangerous spot. Shamans, Healing Stream Totems, Wait, we don't get Healing Stream Totem. That's not a thing. Elemental Earthshock damage is no longer reduced by 10% in PvP. That's a very cool change. I am happy about that because Elemental is this close to being very, very good. It's very, very fun as it is, but it's this close to being that much better. As for Warlock, Demonology, Felguard's Legion Strikes now reduces the effectiveness of healing on the target by 25%, was 10% in PvP. That is a significant buff to Demo. I think it brings it up now on par with Mortal Strike and Hunter Pets. So those are all going to be on par now, which I think is even more pressure that Demo probably didn't need, but anyway, that's pretty cool. For Warrior, Arms, Mortal Strike damage was increased by 10%. This change does not apply to PvP. Overpower damage increased by 10%. No PvP. Execute damage increased by 15%. This also affects prot warriors and also doesn't apply to PvP. They've had a lot of these damage bonuses applied to PvP specifically, though, I think in recent patches anyway, at least in Shadowlands. So that's a thing. As for Fury, Battle Trance, the PvP talent now generates 3 rage, was 5 rage, every 3 seconds for 18 seconds after using Raging Blow twice in a row on the target. That does not apply to us level 20s because we do not get multiple charges of Raging Blow. Death Knight fixed an issue that caused bone shields consumed by Tombstone, the talent, to not reduce the cooldown of Blood Tap by the correct amount. Thing that might be a blood thing. Cross faction, the big change that everybody is looking forward to. Cross faction instances, as well as PvP. Players are now able to directly invite members of the opposite faction to a party if you have battle tag or real ID friendship, or if you are a member of the cross faction WoW community. Pre-made groups and group finder listings for mythic dungeons, raids, or raided arenas / RBGs are now open to applicants of both factions, though the group leader may choose to restrict the listing to same faction applicants if they so choose. Weird flex, but okay. I don't understand why they would why they would allow it to be restricted. Random match-made activities like heroic dungeons, skirmishes, or random battlegrounds will all remain the same faction. So you can't just group up with your buddies over on Horde and queue up for a random battleground. It's not going to work that way. However, what should work that way is war games. And the servers also, it looks like they just came up thanks due to extended maintenance. It just extended to 6 p.m. PST. It is 9 o'clock EST, so they should be up. It looks like some people are online. So I will definitely check on that. I actually will probably jump on and try that live real quick. So war games and stuff like that should be cross-faction. We're definitely going to have to test that in a minute. Fixed an issue that sometimes caused Blizzard shop transmogs to temporarily disappear from your collection. I know there's a couple people out there that actually buy Blizzard transmog and have complained about this, so I'm glad that that's finally fixed. A battle pet issue, okay, that's cool. PvP, there's a new arena. I think the way that these new arenas work is the only way that you can have access to this arena is if you have Shadowlands, like I do on my vet account for some reason. Don't ask me why. And I mean on my second vet account, so you don't need to get it, but it does open up, I think now, 2 arenas that we have access to. User interface and accessibility / UI changes. All search filters now have a button that lets you easily remove all active filters. Cool. The default hand cursor now has a new higher resolution art for its larger sizes under interface options accessibility. The report player pane has been redesigned with new categories added. I am excited for that. I think also what is not listed here. Oh, and also they added white and gray items to be able to be transmogged. And so if you ever want to transmog any white or gray items, now you can. It looks like the new cosmetic items for Dark Iron Dwarves and Blood Elves is gated at level 60 and 50, it seems. Something that wasn't mentioned in there, but the social contract is now a thing. I'm assuming this has to do with the remade report areas, or the remade report pane that they said was going to happen. So I'm assuming you can report somebody for any of these reasons below. This was kind of made a big deal for a little while. I think a few people were upset about it. I'm actually really glad that it's like this now. So yeah, this is fine. I have no issues with this. I'm actually going to click accept right now.
Can I still fight them now that the gates have dropped? Yes, I can.
Yeah,
You
we can kill teammates.
This is so stupid. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is jacked up.
Oh my god.
This rules so hard, dude. This is awesome.
Wait, why am I alone?
I'm
Oh,
also
wait.
alone.
What?
Oh my
It's
god,
just
I am
me.
alone. Yeah.
Dude,
It's just me here. That's weird.
I can't wait to just send this entire thing in to somebody at Blizzard and be like, you guys did not test anything.
Now Horde is friendly.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. It worked.
Oh,
the
but
second time around.
I can't target Rise. I can't hit Rise. And you're on the other team.
Still can't heal Holy Sig.
Well,
I
we're
got
on
lucky.
opposite teams too. That's
We're
so.
on the same team, and I can't do anything with it now.
Oh wait.
That's amazing.
I'm so confused. So as of that real quick testing that we were just able to run, it looks like cross-faction solo shuffles are screwed up. It looks like cross-faction war games are a thing, but they've always technically been a thing like 3v3 against either faction. I'm pretty sure that has always been a thing, but it looks like cross-faction groups when it comes to solo shuffles are still kind of messed up, which does actually really suck, especially for the Saturday's solo shuffles that I wanted to start doing. Looks like we're just gonna have to alternate stuff until that gets fixed. Quick shout out to the members of the channel: Sketchbag, Absolutely, Cuzgin, Thundersocks, LC Gaming, Who's Depths, Bop. Yes, that's Bop. Zigtol, Evan Campbell, Drad, Crumb, Jacob Jess, Persuasions, Dennis McPeak, and Waza. Thank you guys for the continued support. Waza, you are almost at 6 months, dude. That is insane. And it looks like a couple people got those green badges on their way. Everybody else is getting there. I am going to be out of town again for another week, so this video should drop either tonight or tomorrow. So technically yesterday for me and tomorrow for you guys. I don't know, times are weird. As always, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to join the public Discord that is in the description below, and we'll see you next time. Peace.